Attention passionate Seattle SCHNEIDER fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SCHNEIDER fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you're following the Seahawks closely, you already know that this season has been nothing short of a roller coaster. We've seen moments of brilliance and some struggles, especially on defense, but right now, there's a buzz swirling around that could very well change our fortunes moving forward. Rumors are swirling that the Seahawks are making a strong push to bring Quandre Diggs back to the Pacific Northwest, and it's not just idle chatter. Reports from reliable sources, including NFL insiders like Adam Schefter and Rossini, suggest that a trade could be imminent. The Seahawks are apparently in talks with the Tennessee Titans, and the deal might be coming together very soon. The Titans, currently sitting at 2-6 and with a rebuilding mindset, are looking to shed some cap space and draft capital, while the Seahawks, sitting at 5-2 and eager to bolster their secondary, see this as a golden opportunity. The deal being discussed involves a pick in the 2026 draft, specifically a fourth-rounder, and it's clear that Seattle sees Diggs as a perfect fit to strengthen a secondary that's been a bit inconsistent lately, especially after losing Love to IR in recent weeks. Diggs, at 32 years old, is a versatile safety who can play both in the box and in coverage, reminiscent of players like Honey Badger, a true Swiss Army knife of the defense. His skill set is exactly what the Seahawks need to elevate their defense, which has been decent, but could use that extra punch to turn more turnovers into points. Over the 2025 season, Diggs has been solid, playing 8 games with 55 tackles, 3 interceptions, 2 sacks, and earning a PFF grade of 85.9, which is quite impressive for a safety in today's NFL. His ability to make game-changing plays like those 2 interceptions in Week 5 has been a huge boost for the Titans, especially considering their struggles on defense this year. But it's not just about the stats. Diggs brings leadership, experience, and a winning mentality, traits that the Seahawks locker room values highly. His career totals include over 500 tackles and 20 interceptions, and his presence on the field has historically translated into more turnovers for his team. Last season, we saw how the Jets' trade of Adams in 2023 sparked a turnover explosion, and Diggs' 2 INTs in Week 5 are a sign he can still make those big plays that swing games. His blitz pressure of 32% and run support grade of 82. 3 show that he's not just a ball hawk, but also a reliable run defender. Although he's missed 6 tackles this season, his overall impact remains significant. The Titans, on the other hand, are somewhat cautious about moving Diggs. They're in a rebuilding phase with a cap situation that's tight, about $3 million in cap space, and a defense that's giving up around 28 points per game. They are also focusing on their offensive line and younger players, so trading Diggs makes sense for them from a cap and rebuild perspective. But the Seahawks see this as a prime opportunity to capitalize on a veteran safety who can immediately upgrade our secondary. With the loss of Love, our safety core has been exposed, allowing an average of 220 passing yards per game, which is not what we want to see as we push for a playoff run. Bringing Diggs into our fold could be transformative. Projections indicate that he'd add about 70 tackles over the remainder of the season, along with around 4 interceptions. His addition should bump our secondary PFF grade by roughly 5-9 points, making us more formidable against the pass. Pairing him with current safety Quandre Jenkins, who has an 83.2 PFF grade, creates a hybrid safety tandem that can be a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. It's reminiscent of the Legion of Boom days, where our defense thrived on creating turnovers and disrupting offenses. Diggs' impact could lead to a jump of about 8 additional turnovers, and that's exactly what we need to turn close games into W's. Statistically, Diggs has been a consistent performer. He averages about 1.6 tackles per game more than he did with his previous team, and has been a threat in blitz packages, adding 5 more sacks to his resume. His presence on the field has a tangible effect on our points allowed, dropping our average from 21 to around 17 points per game, which is a significant improvement for a team fighting for playoff positioning. The potential upgrade in our defense's efficiency could be the difference maker as we head into the critical second half of the season. Looking at the bigger picture, this move could also have implications beyond just the regular season. The Seahawks have been steady contenders this year, and adding a versatile veteran like Diggs could be the X factor in our playoff push. His presence might boost our Super Bowl odds from around plus 3,500 to something more favorable like plus 2,200, reflecting how much a player of his caliber can influence a team's championship chances. Historically, we can draw parallels to Earl Thomas back in the day, who was a game-changer for our defense. If Diggs can bring that same level of impact, we're looking at a team that's not just fighting for a playoff spot, but eyeing a deep postseason run. Of course, every trade has its skeptics, especially from the Titans' side, who are concerned about cap space and the long-term outlook. But for Seattle, it's about seizing the moment. Our secondary has shown resilience, but also moments of vulnerability. With Diggs, we're adding not just a player, but a leader who can rally the troops and elevate the entire unit. His experience, combined with our talented young core like Jenkins, creates a hybrid safety duo that could redefine our defense's identity. It's about opportunism, about making a bold move that signals we're serious contenders. In conclusion, this potential trade is shaping up to be a monumental storyline for Seahawks fans. It's a move that could re-energize our defense, improve our chances to make a deep playoff run, and set us up for future success. With Diggs's leadership and playmaking ability, Seattle could take a significant step forward, leaving division rivals in the rearview mirror. The energy around the team is palpable, and fans are already dreaming about the possibilities. This is the kind of move that can define a season, and I, for one, am excited to see how it unfolds. And now, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and TO, the Seattle Seahawks. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Seattle Seahawks news.